Hello all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about Valley. Yes, we have done multiple videos on it and we know every cluster by now. But we are at the end of 2024 and I just want to give you a quick overview of Valley, which offers us basically three products. One is townhouses, second semi-detached villas, and the third the independent villas, the most demanded independent villas, which offers a farmhouse concept with 8 to 10,000 square feet of plot. So now Valley was introduced back in 2019. The first ever launch in Valley was Eden Townhouses in 2019 with a price point starting at 1.2 million. Since last 5 years, we have seen crazy amount of capital appreciation here. People who have invested back then has doubled their money. In fact, more than doubled their money because of the payment plan. So now basically looking at the figures, it was introduced back in 2019 at 1.2 million with a price per square feet of 640 dirham. It was dirt cheap then. Now, the recent transactions of the same unit after 5 years shows a transaction of 2.7 million with a price per square feet of 1440 dirham per square feet. So now we have seen multiple launches of townhouses since then. We came up with Eden, Nara, Talia, Ellora. I believe Ellora was the last launch with small layouts. Then eventually we were introduced into Emaar and then we came up with Valley 2. We will discuss about Valley 2 as well. But right now we are comparing what Valley has offered in last 5 years. As we know, we have seen people making double their money in townhouses. Later on, back in 2023, we were introduced with semi-detached villas called Ravana. In August 2023, we were introduced with this villas. It's been 10 months right now since the launch and we have already seen a 10% capital appreciation only in 10 months. So we see it was introduced at 3.3 million at a price per square feet of 900 and eventually we have just seen a transaction, a secondary transaction happening at 3.7 million at 1100 dirham per square feet. Now, the most important, I just wanted to focus on these type of villas which are coming up very soon in Valley. We are talking about farm gardens. One of the very successful launch and one of the most unique launch ever introduced by Emaar. We're talking last launch of this was back in 2014 and 15 and now after like 10 years, Emaar has decided to introduce villas with bigger plot. This is going to be a villa which comes with 8,000 to 10,000 plot with a built-up area between 5 to 7,000 square feet. As we see, the farm gardens one was introduced back in March 2023 and it was introduced at dirt cheap price of 5.3 million for a built-up of approximately 5,000 square feet. It was introduced at 600 dirham per square feet and now we have seen a recent transaction which has happened at 6.25 million which is at 730 dirham per square feet just in a span of 1.5 years. We see there is 20% capital appreciation happening every 1.5 years. So you must have got an idea what I'm speaking about and what I'm trying to give you a hint. Yes, this is an important product to focus on currently and this will come back in a market with something very exciting. Stay tuned for more details in further videos.